everyone. Welcome back to Levels TV. This is Slates, but Manchester United won. Chelsea won. Manchester United won. Yeah, I didn't actually watch the game yesterday. Apologies for that. I was actually over at my friend's house, and the TV was not there, so I couldn't watch the game. But I do know what happened. I have heard about things that happened during the game, and watching a game of football, I would say that from what I heard, Manchester United played really well in the first half, but then Potter changed things up, and then we had to fight back. Of course, Varane is unfortunately out, which is really horrible. He'll be out till the first game of the World Cup, which is really sad. And then if we're talking about the game, I think that Casemiro, of course, what a player, what a player. Casemiro with a late equalizer at the depth to rescue points. As well, with a penalty, I don't actually, I'm not sure. It's one of those. It's a 50-50 one, but okay. Like we have Neil here, so we have made first. Give us your thoughts on the game.
Firstly, I would say that Varane, he will be back in the World Cup. Like his injury is not that serious, so he will be able to play in the World Cup. Hopefully,
Yeah,
not in the first game, but he will be like he will recover. But unfortunately, I don't know Scott McTominay about the penalty. Like this guy, I have no idea what he provides in the pitch. I have no idea what he provides in the pitch. Like like this was the first time, and it was bound to happen. And I guess this would make him that, and the challenge he made on, I guess, Broha. I have no idea who he made, because I saw the whole game. He made the challenge on Broha. I guess he literally took him down. He literally took him down, holding him on his arms and took him down. And that was a lesson, because this is not the first time he has done it. This is like multiple times he has done it. And finally, I wouldn't say I was happy, but I was actually glad that he learned. I guess he won't learn anyways. Like he's still like fans literally hate him right now. Like I have no idea. Like what I mean, like Ten Hag bought him, of course, as a sub to win him the game, but unfortunately he almost cost us. But thanks to Casemiro that we won. And like Scott, I can talk this for an hour and for blaming Scott McTominay. Like I have no, like, what the hell he brings into this team. I have no idea. Like, is he a super sub? Is he a box to box midfielder? Is he a DM? Is he a cam? Is he a striker? Is he even a footballer as well? I have no idea what the hell is he. Like, I just don't I just don't love this guy. Like, I rate Fred higher than him. Even Fred was atrocious yesterday. Yesterday Fred was even worse than him. I know that McTominay was better than Fred, but right now, like he's right now, like I have no idea. Like as a backup midfielder, also I have my doubts. Him as even a backup
yes.
midfielder as well. I
Yeah,
have my
because
doubts.
we give him time. Because McTominay, I think he knows that he's a bench player right at Manchester United, so he knows that he has to make a good impact off the bench if he wants a chance at starting. And he comes off the bench and does something like that. And whether it's a penalty or not, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure. It's one of those. However, what he did do was stupid. Why? There's no need for that. There's no need for that. That's not some heroic challenge that denied them of a goal scoring opportunity. Nothing was going to happen if McTominay just lets I forgot who he fouled. If he just let that Chelsea player get the ball, nothing would have happened. But instead, he just goes something stupid, pulled down a fucking WWE player, and it cost us a goal. And Casemiro at the depth had to save us. And also, fair play to Casemiro as well. That was a fantastic header. And it barely crossed the line. It barely crossed the line.
Yeah,
Kepa
like it
almost made a
almost saw.
fantastic save. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It almost
so
crossed
that
the
just shows.
line. Yeah,
Yeah, that just shows how good of a header it was from Casemiro. And just McTominay, like he needs to like, oh, we need to do something about this discipline. And I don't know, because with discipline, this is something that players are taught from the age of tens. I don't know how McTominay does not know this. Calm down. Stop making so many challenges. He's gotten so many other calls that he's been suspended for one game. He's gonna
I
break the
wish
record.
I wish he gets a red card, man. If if he does something, I wish he gets a that would. But I still don't think he will learn something from that. Like he thinks himself as a Roy Keane. Like Roy Keane was a way better player than you, man. And you think you're Roy Keane.
Roy Keane scored a goal in the Champions League semi-final, while McTominay has been one of our worst midfielders for the past 3 or 4 years.
He's been our worst. I still don't know. Like, okay, Mourinho would have rated him because he was a youngster, but I don't know how the hell Sir Alex Ferguson loves him right now. Ragnick also rated him when he was at his worst. Ragnick, even Ralph Ragnick, I won't blame him. Like Ralph Ragnick even commented like his potential to be the captain of Manchester United. I would actually hang myself to death than watching Scott McTominay as the captain of Manchester United. But
I mean,
anyways,
actually, I think
yeah.
in terms of, I think he could be. Like, I'm not saying like in terms of ability, he's not good enough, but like, I can kind of see it because like because he's a youth player and you know what the club's about. I can kind of get that, but the thing is, he's not good enough to be captain. He has the attributes for the captain, but he's
He
not
is
good enough
not
to
good
be captain.
enough to be a captain. Is the one who has to be the best player. Our captain is the worst player, Harry Maguire. If he becomes the captain, he is also one of the worst players United
Also,
has
I
been.
think that the captaincy she should also be talked about because Bruno, like again, to talk about Bruno, he wasn't that bad yesterday. From what I heard, first half good, second half he dropped off. Thing is, our captain has to be one of our most consistent and best players.
I
But
would say
Bruno,
the
he's
hair.
not been that. He's not been that for a very long time, and at some point, I think things have to change. And I know this sounds very it's okay. Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, but like the thing is, who else can be United's captain? The
The
only other
hair.
player. I mean, yeah. Who I was gonna mention him, De Gea. But the thing is, there's been a lot of controversy around De Gea recently with whether he's like there's conversation of him being good enough to be like people are saying is he even good enough to be United's number one? So it might be a bit controversial to pick De Gea. But so who else do we have? I mean, Ronaldo we can't pick him because of the whole situation with him right now. We don't really have. I think De Gea is the front runner, but I'm not sure if the fan base will react well to him being captain.
And yeah, I guess besides the negatives of the game, I would say the positives that first half you were really good, and I would say that Ten Hag has to understand right now that Marcus Rashford is not a striker. I know that he's not a. I know that Ten Hag has got no options like Martial. He's unavailable. Ronaldo was banned. Okay, he may be back for the game against Sociedad and
I
West
hope he
Ham.
is. I hope he is because I know he disrespected the club, but look at where United is lacking right now. Right now it feels good. Defense is excellent. We have scored less goals than Leicester City, who were one of the worst teams in the league this season. We are Our goal difference is zero. We do not have a good. Okay, I won't say okay. We have a decent attack, but our finishing is absolutely abysmal. Anthony, okay finishing, not great. Rashford is not good enough. Sancho is not really a good finisher. The only good finishers at the club we have are Martial, who's in a wheelchair for half of the time, and Ronaldo, who stormed off against Spurs, but he's the only option we've got right now.
And you know the only problem we have got like Martial. I don't know when will he be available. I think should be back for the Fulham and the West Ham game because we desperately need. I think so. If Ronaldo leaves, then bring in Cody Gakpo or yeah, a
The
Cody
thing is,
Gakpo.
will the both spend? That's the thing.
Sorry.
But like, will the both spend that money in
Yeah,
January?
that's the problem. Yeah, because but Ten Hag desperately needs a number nine like Jadon
Also, like,
Sancho. Yeah,
yeah, like our squad depth as well. I think this needs to be called out. Our squad depth is not good enough. I mean, look at if you look at our center back options. Now I'm a bit scared now because like Maguire and Lindelof with Lisandro, that worries me a bit.
we
So
have
with
to bring
Varane
back
gone,
Bai. We have to bring back Bai or Twang Xavi use, but Twang Xavi is injury prone. That's another problem, man.
yeah, Ten Hag won't trust him. Ten Hag will definitely rely on either Maguire, Lindelof, which scares me. So if Varane's gone, our center back options look weak. And off the left, off the wings, we don't really have that great options either. We have three options. We need four. Langa's there, but he's a youth player, so I don't really count him.
Garnacho,
And
Garnacho is also there.
yeah, but like I'm not really counting youth players. I'm talking about senior players or experience, but we don't really have that. We only have three right now, and in striker we're lacking as well. And even in the midfield, I think one of Fred McTominay has to go. One of them, probably McTominay.
I would say Fred.
Oh yeah, I mean, oh yeah, probably Fred actually, because he's older, much older. So yeah, actually,
He's
yeah,
much.
Fred.
He's like he will be almost 30, and He's no more Brazil. It's like Casemiro. Look at him. He's like 30 and still one of the best midfield DMs in the world. And yesterday after he scored the goal, he showed his passion and love for Manchester
Yeah,
United.
I mean, people saying he came here for the money. That celebration proves otherwise.
Yeah, that's like shut up, haters. And another thing, I just don't know how to say this, Steve. Apologies if I will disappoint you or not. If I will disappoint the fans, apologies. I'm already saying sorry, but I think so. Jadon Sancho, he's not good enough.
I would say I would give him a bit more time. I think,
Like, I will also give him a bit more time. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I think he needs more time. I don't know what's happening with Sancho. He looked good. Like I think after around the period where after like before the international break, he looked pretty good. He should have been called up to the England squad in my opinion. But
I think
since the
so. I think
international,
so. When he didn't got called up, his morale went down. I guess his and
yeah,
Rashford.
like I don't know I think what happened. I think maybe the signing of Anthony has decreased his confidence. I don't know. But like right now, and also Sancho yesterday he was just not good enough. He wasn't good enough at all. I didn't see the game, but I heard that he was one of the worst players on the pitch.
Like Chelsea, he gave away the ball so many times. We could have considered easily 2 to 3 goals.
And I
He
mean,
could have
he was up against Aspilicueta. I mean, Aspilicueta is a good player, but he's coming towards the end of his career now.
Aspilicueta
It's
is not
Sancho
that
to the bench.
fast. Jadon Sancho is pacey. You can use your pace, man. But still, we need to, yeah. Like, you know what's the most disgusting thing? Like, Anthony got outpaced by bloody Ben Chilwell at one time.
Like, that is
Um,
what that doesn't make sense. Like Anthony, there's no way he was running at full speed then.
yeah, like Anthony was like, but I still would say that Anthony got two chances, like one shot saved by Kepa, then no, sorry,
And the
one
side
shot
netting.
got saved by Kepa, hit the post, yeah, side netting. Then one shot, it was like he should have finished it. That another chance, like if it's his right foot, I
Yeah,
don't care. I don't care if it was his right foot. Like Ten Hag, he's like the another Guardiola. You should be perfect at everything. Your right foot, your left foot, your heading.
and like our main weakness right now in the team, it's finishing. It's finishing. I mean, and I just think I understand Ronaldo's. I know what he's done, but I just think that to be getting wins and getting points. And the Ronaldo, if you put Ronaldo in the game, if you put Ronaldo yesterday, we would have been one nil up because he would have scored Rashford chances against Spurs. He would have won by 3 or 4 goals. And like the only game he's played, like so, like I think so we've lost 3 games this season. One of them is Manchester Derby, which it's Manchester City, so I can understand that. And then Brentford and Brighton. I don't count those games because none of like Varane, Casemiro, all these players won there, so I don't count them. Apart from that, Ronaldo's played only against Newcastle, and I just think it's unfair to be honest because like he's never getting enough game time, and I just think that if you put Ronaldo into that team right now, I think the one main problem is the finishing, and Ronaldo solves that problem.
The problem with the problem with Rashford, like his finishing is like really inconsistent. I would say, like
Yeah, it's inconsistent.
okay, like Ten Hag has said, he can score 20 goals at this rate after that Arsenal game. Like he can, he still has the potential. He still has the potential, but the problem with Rashford is his finishing. Like he's not a striker, but at least a winger should have a decent finishing.
He always is finishing. He needs to be more agile, in my opinion, because he always, whenever he's true one on one, he always tries this power, like a power shot going through. But sometimes you need like a side-footed shot, like a curler. Rashford doesn't really hit curlers for some reason. He just hits power shots.
Yeah, and another thing that I was talking about Jadon Sancho. I was actually disappointed yesterday by Sancho's performance. He easily gave away the ball. Was not that good. He didn't look like playing. He didn't look like that he was interested in playing this game. I guess Ten Hag, like he brought on Fred. That was I think so a little bit like one of the like a very controversial decision because Bruno of the left, he was still, I would say, better than Sancho, but still he was trying. But Bruno is not a winger, for God's sake, first of all.
He's not
Then
doing
Elanga came on, then Elanga was really good.
I just think that maybe like right now, I think Sancho just needs an extended period on the bench.
Yeah, and I guess we should start either Elanga or Rashford on the wing and play Martial up top because I think because this is my opinion right now. I know I may sound very controversial, but I think that Elanga's finishing is way better than Rashford's. I
Yeah, I
guess.
think we should try Langa at striker. And I remember his best position is off the left, but he has played as a striker for the Manchester United under 23s before.
Remember Wolves last 2 seasons. Wolves
Yeah, he scored a header, and
opening.
he's physically strong, so that could help him.
And yeah, I would say like if like Ben Sancho on the game against West Ham and play Rashford off the left, that's his best position, and play Alanga off top. Or if Ronaldo said, boom, bring him back, bring Ronaldo back. And one of the strangest things I've ever seen for Chelsea Football Club, like how the hell is Mark Cucurella playing as centre back? I know that he has played there at Brighton, but how the hell is he playing as a centre back?
It's
Then the
weird.
back line of Chelsea like, was
I,
Koulibaly was
I
not
didn't know
there.
that.
Yeah. Koulibaly was not there, and Chalobah and Thiago Silva was starting. Like Chalobah is fast, but Thiago Silva, he may be the one of the great best centre backs still now, a very good centre back right now, like of his age. But I still think that his pace can, like his lack of pace can, like Rashford could have got more opportunities, but unfortunately, like and same with
Yeah,
Anthony and Sancho. But the problem with San, like okay, we should go with the player ratings first.
yeah. So De Gea 6 couldn't really do much today. Study 6.
Dalot, I would give
Delo
six. Dalot, I
6.
was seven
Okay.
actually. Actually seven. Actually seven. Actually seven. He was good.
Thanks.
Actually, the
But
him Varane seven. Seven. He was actually really good against Chelsea. The Sandro,
Sancho.
I would say seven.
I mean, I didn't watch the game, but I already know he had a good
Like
performance.
Mason Mount tried to mess
Yeah,
with
okay. Yeah, like
Lisandro. And same with Jorginho.
yeah, like oh my goodness, like who, like you're picking a fight with the budget of Manchester. I would be careful if I were you.
Look, so I would say he was good, so I would give him a seven. I would say
Yeah,
seven.
he
Yeah,
also got the assist.
yeah, he got the assist. Yeah, and tagging was really good. Casemiro, I would say eight. Eight
Yeah,
Casemiro, eight. And
man of the
man of
match.
the match. Man of the match, I would say man of the match. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
honestly, I think Casemiro. I think in his last 5 or 6 games, I think Casemiro has won man of the match in 4 or 5 of them. I mean, at this rate, he's going to be contender for Player of the Year for us.
Yeah, he can be. He's already a fan favorite, man. He's
I think
already,
so.
and I was actually glad to see Christian Eriksen back in the lineup. So I would still give him a six. I'll still give him
Yeah,
a six.
I think he's back after a bit of extended time. So I think I have to give him a bit of time to come back.
Bruno six. Bruno six as well.
And so,
Anthony six. Six. Anthony six. Sancho I will give him a four. Four. Sorry. Yeah. And Rashford I will give him a four as well. I'll give him a
okay,
four. Actually five.
uh,
Actually five. Actually
I
five.
would say
Yeah.
Rashid. He was dangerous, but his finishing was let him down.
But being dangerous, like he like on the first time he was like what's the most just the most like strangest thing, like in the second half, none of the teams has shot on target on the second half, entire second half. Then came the 80 minutes, then Chelsea got the penalty, then we got the equalizer, blah blah blah, stuff like
And
that.
I think, and with Rashford, I just think that his best asset for attacking is his ability to make runs in behind. And making runs in behind is done best off the wing, not really at striker. So yeah,
Yeah, and I would say Fred four,
okay,
straight four. I would say a five. Okay, a five. Like
yeah,
I would give
friends.
him a four. Like he also gave away so many balls. Like yeah, and Lindelof six. I think he did a really good job. McTominay three. Sorry, I can't give him. Yeah, Alanga six. Tenag, I'll give Tenaga six.
Okay, okay. I mean, I would say it's a good point. Or I would say it's a good point.
We actually deserve to win, but Chelsea, yeah, no, it's like stupid for McTominay and stuff like that. You know,
Uh, Obviously,
uh,
88% landslide, one by landslide.
Casemiro.
Yeah,
And I don't know how you see this. Like Cucurella, he came off for Kovacic. I don't know if you have seen the video of Kovacic. He came out half naked, like almost naked.
that is odd.
Like he was only wearing his underpants, and like Peter Schmeichel, he
But
went beside Peter Schmeichel running, and Peter Schmeichel was like, "What the hell is this guy doing?"
my
And
God.
then Kovacic was like, "I gave away my whole jersey to a fan." I was like, "What?" I was like, "What the hell?"
Like, why would,
That,
okay, with shirts I can understand, and shoes I can understand as well, but why would someone want a player's pants?
pants, shirts. Then he didn't give the, but the surprising thing, he didn't give you shoes or the stockings thing. He was without his clothes, but except the underpants. Okay, but I would say that when Cucurella came on and when Chelsea switched to a back four, and also they looked way more better. Like Kovacic, like one of the best midfielders right now in the world. Kovacic, like what at Real Madrid, they're absolute okay. They're actually wearing a Chelsea jersey, for God's sake.
That was intentional. I did not know we were going to do this match reaction today. That was just essentially
Ah, no,
intentional.
yeah. Okay, it's okay, but I have to play this. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Anyways, no, guys. He's a United fan. He's not like any other girl. Not like any other fans. Don't. He's not like you know what's more from the game. Like when Chelsea switched to a back four, they look more dangerous. I would say.
Yeah, that's good. And don't
And
worry, no money. And don't worry, from this jersey, no money went to Chelsea Football Club. It just went to some Latin
Uh,
talent.
and about supporting clubs, half of the Manchester City fans were like ex United fans or ex Liverpool fans or
Yeah,
ex
very
Chelsea.
toxic. I mean, like City fans, they're very flip-flop fans.
Like if you ask a City fan who they support, they will like I support Real Madrid, I support Barcelona, I support Bayern Munich.
Also, I think this is the main thing. The fact that a lot of their fans said Haaland over Aguero, it's disgusting in my opinion. And they aren't real fans. Whoever says Haaland over Aguero right now, they aren't fans of Manchester City, aren't proper fans.
Yeah, and like if
It's
anybody
like
would have.
saying, like right now Casemiro is playing so well. It's like a United fan saying Casemiro over Michael Carrick.
Nah, I won't have it.
No,
Or Casemiro over Roy Keane. Nah, I won't
yes,
have it. I won't
yeah,
have it.
no, yeah,
But I would still choose my legends over
yeah.
current players.
Just because they're new doesn't mean they're better.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody would say Ronaldo over George Best. Never. Like George Best, nah. George Best is best.
Yeah.
George Best, Bobby Charlton. If and like some City fans are saying like this current City team can beat the Retro United team. The Retro United team which won the treble. With Yap Stamp in defense, with Wes Brown, with Gary Neville, Phil Neville, with Peter
And
Schmeichel in goal.
Yap Stam would absolutely demolish Haaland.
Yab Stam, I don't know if like he was a warrior in defense. Like people talk about Vidic and Ferdinand. Look at Stam. He alone would have carried the
He's a
defense.
monster. He's a
He's a
monster.
monster. He would have killed. He killed actually. He literally Zlatan said the only person I was scared of when I was at Inter Milan was Yab Stam.
Yeah, like he looks massive as well. He looks fucking massive.
Yeah, and he's a United legend. Unfortunately, didn't play the final. But like City fans said that this City team could actually beat the 98-99 treble winning team of Manchester United. Well, we had Dwight York and Andy Cole. We had David Beckham. We had Roy Keane. When Roy Keane and
Okay.
Jaap Stam together, they would crush Haaland and would have ended his career. Then we had Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs, David Beckham. Who else we didn't have? Nicky
I mean,
Butt.
Ryan Giggs versus Kyle Walker. Need I say more?
Yeah, but many United fans don't love Ryan Giggs after what he did to his brother.
And also, there's this like new thing in modern football where pundits and just the football world they like saying in their mindset if something is new, it's better than something of old.
Nah, I won't agree. Like, okay, would you say that like George Best and Andy Cole is better than George Best? You
The
say
thing
that?
is, the thing is, I can't say. I would say George Best, but you can't properly answer that question because it's from completely different eras of football. Because I
Exactly.
think because if Haaland was put back then, it would take at least a year for him to adapt. And if Andy Cole was put into this football environment, it would take him a year to adapt because football's moved on, and comparing different eras from football is very difficult.
And that era of being offside, people didn't even count that was offside. But now VAR has came.
I
So
mean,
think
I
about
mean, to this day, that World Cup, England when they won the World Cup, I still talk about to this day if it was a goal or not. Goal, I think not.
if that was a goal for Germany, for West Germany, where they could have easily won it at Wembley.
Yeah,
And I and And I don't know, like World Cup starts almost less than a month. Steve.
Yep.
I'm actually really excited. Like England, I guess they will go down. Like I don't know their group, but I still think that they won't win the cup. Or for sure they won't. I think so. Good contenders are Germany, Spain, Portugal, Argentina. They are a strong team as well.
For me, the main favorite is Brazil.
Oh yeah, Brazil. I forgot about Brazil. Yeah, forget. Germany, they are good. They are a good side as well. Yeah, I think the South Americans have to win this time.
Mm, yeah, I think, and it's gonna be first game, Qatar versus Ecuador, 9:30 p.m. Sunday, 2020. Not 20 November, not 2020, 20 November.
Wow, we have went to the past. X-Men days, past or future. Very good.
Yeah.
You have made a
20,
movie. Okay, leave it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can say. I don't know. Do you know this Chelsea fan, Roddy Jennings?
Rory, yeah, I know him.
Roddy Jennings. You know what he said? Like one of the questions was asked in the Premier League official game, official thing. Roddy Jennings was representing Chelsea, and Robbie from AFTV was representing Arsenal. So one of the question asked. So one question was being asked to in both of them, like who is the greatest ever player to play in the well was Thierry Henry the greatest ever player to play in the Premier League? If Robbie said yes, but Roddy James said no, Drogba was a better player than Thierry Henry. I was like, what? Like, like I've seen his YouTube channel. Like he was the only few like some of the fans didn't love Tuchel, and he was one of those fans who didn't love Tuchel.
The thing is, I can't, or the thing, but I can't fully take him seriously, honestly, because he said that Haaland, he's saying that he basically said that everyone he said that Haaland would have to adapt to the Premier League, and that saying that he would win the Golden Boot in the new league is ridiculous. Well, it's October 23rd, and he has fucking 17 goals.
I guess more than 17 because he scored a brace yesterday.
No, 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 no. It was 15 before, now it's 17 with the base.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like, bruh, like I'm actually checking the stats right now, and early on in the 17, Harry Kane is nine, has nine.
And, that's
Mitrovic
good.
has got eight.
Actually, he has 10. Actually, he has 10 now.
Actually, he has got. Oh yeah, actually goes. Yeah, actually, he got 10. Okay, I have no
No,
idea.
no, he just scored. He literally just scored.
Okay, then 10. Yeah, and I have no idea what the hell. But Aston Villa, what has happened to them? Like Steven
It,
Gerrard
it
was in
almost like
sack.
it's almost like they've just like some magic's happened. Like it's almost like Steven Gerrard was Voldemort, and then been sacked, and now they have Harry Potter coming into the team and fully re-energizing them.
And how would you react to this statement? Like, what's Thierry on? Like, Rory Jennings said that Drogba was a better player than Thierry Henry. I was like, what?
I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Drogba was a
Like,
fantastic
I
player.
could, like, this is like I can agree with this. Like, Drogba was a big game player than Thierry Henry, but come on, he was
Yeah.
nowhere better than Henry.
No way. I mean, Henry did it for 3 or 4 years. He's won a World Cup. He's done it all. And Drogba, I think he's a great player. But comparing them, it's just nah. Thierry Henry is the better player. He's the greatest player in Premier League history, and Arsenal fans can have that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in my opinion, the greatest ever player to play in the Premier League is Thierry Henry. In my
Yeah.
opinion,
So
like,
yeah.
and like, which will be wait, which is the group of death in the World Cup?
The group of that. Let me just take a look at the groups. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, first group is Ecuador, Netherlands, Qatar, Senegal. Netherlands will go through.
Oh, Group
England,
H. Group H. But definitely Group H.
Group H. Okay, let me see the whole group. Group B is England, Iran, USA, Wales. I hope that if Iran beats England, I'll be really happy. I'll be bloody happy, man. Group C, Argentina, Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia. Group D, Australia, Denmark, France, and Tunisia. Group E, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan, Spain. Okay, this is a good group. Group F, Belgium, Canada, Croatia, Morocco. Group G, Brazil, Cameroon, Serbia, Switzerland. Group H, Ghana, Portugal, Korea. Oh, okay. This can be like potentially. I would say between Group E and Group H.
Mm. That's, yeah.
And where is France? Okay, where is I forgot what the hell? Where is France? I didn't saw. Okay, France is there. Australia, France, and you.
Good, good.
Okay, do you know what's similar about this? Like, I don't know if you know this, Steve. Like, well, this same group B, Australia, Denmark, and France. They were in the same group last World Cup as well.
Oh,
Despite
I didn't know that.
like France was in the same group with Denmark, or France was in the same group with Australia as well. I was like,
Okay, I
wow.
did not know that.
Bro, and I guess we should end the stream right now. I guess we
Yeah,
should end
yeah.
this stream.
So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Apologies for the bit late match reaction, but we ended up doing it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications to be notified when we put the next video. And yeah, see you guys later.